Definitely, the numbers that have largely come in line with the estimates that we were working with. 3,400 odd crores is what the profit was on a standalone basis, and the number seems to be reflecting that. So if you can pull up the numbers on the screen as well, it'll give you that perspective very quickly on the numbers for the profitability metric. Now, 3,446 crores is what they've done in this particular quarter. When you compare that to the same time last year, that was at 3,304 crores. So you're definitely seeing a beat on that aspect in terms of YY growth. But also the number that we were working with was almost of 3,493 crores. So it's definitely come in that estimate and very close to the number that we were working with as well. When you look at the operating profit, that's coming at 5,379 crores, and I'm going, of course, from the profit all the way up to the NII number, because we've also seen that provisions in this particular quarter have come in at 809 crores. This is compared to 794 crores on a YY basis. When I go and look at the operating profit, there is a 200 crore increase on a YY basis, so coming in at 5,300 odd crores, and that seems to be the picture for in terms of the operating profit number as well. Now, when you continue to look, and we are awaiting the presentation to get in more perspective on the consolidated basis as well, because we're continuing to monitor what the other 3 to 4 key subsidiaries that Kotak has amongst Kotak Security, amongst others. So that will be one of the key aspects to watch, and we'll await, because we are expecting some guests also to join us and give us their perspective on the same. But largely, overall, we've seen in terms of the gross NPA number that's come in at 1.3%. On a YY basis, this was at 1.5%, while the NNPA number, which we continue to monitor as well, is down to 0.31%. So very, very strong in terms of the asset quality that has come in. Compared to the same time last year, it was at 0.41%. So the number also is very close to the estimates that we were working with in terms of Kotak as well, and that seems to be continuing in terms of that momentum of asset quality that we saw for both HDFC as well as ICICI Bank. So definitely with Kotak largely in line with the asset quality number as well, but overall, when you look at the consolidated basis, also it's important to give you that perspective. Also, of course, includes the multiple subsidiaries as well. But I'm being joined by Aditya Shah now. Aditya, very good afternoon, and thanks so much for joining in. Just firstly, your quick take on largely the standalone number as well at 3,400 crores in terms of profits. Seems to be in line with the number that we were working with. Your quick view.
So I've not been able to look at the numbers in depth,
but
the numbers look to be stable. Loan growth is in line, deposit growth is in line, and asset quality, I think, as much as I have seen, continues to be steady. So from my perspective, results are okay. Nothing to get excited about, or nothing on the downside. Steady results from Kotak.
Also, Aditya, what we saw in HDFC as well as ICICI Bank was the fact that the asset quality was probably the strongest that we've seen over the last few quarters. The NNPA number for HDFC Bank gross NPA number at 1.2%. For Kotak also, it's very bang in line, very, very strong in terms of asset quality. So how do you see that picture with that context of what we've seen in HDFC as well as ICICI Bank?
So generally, Kotak is very, 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 very cautious on underwriting. Asset quality has been the strongest point under Uday Kotak as well as now. Asset quality continues to remain really very strong for Kotak. So from my perspective, nothing surprising on the asset quality. It is stable. It continues to remain stable. So from my perspective, of course, for ICICI Bank, there was one-time slippage that the RBI had said. However, on Kotak, nothing as such. It's steady. And all 3 banks continue to report very good asset quality.
And we are also, the press release has also just come out for the consolidated basis. So the Kotak Security has done profit of almost 431 crores in this particular quarter, and that's compared to almost 448 crores. So very, very neck and neck, not too much growth. But Kotak Asset Management has seen a good performance at 315 crores versus 240 crores on a YY basis. And Kotak Mahindra Prime, which is of course the auto business, has done very well, 250 crores versus 118 crores. What seems to be a slight miss has been the investment arm, where the profits have gone down to 87 crores versus 107 crores, but largely seems to be very strong. Interestingly, Kotak Alternate Asset Managers has also on a YY basis done very well in terms of profits. That number at 75 crores versus 10 crores. Now, multiple also key aspects to watch will be what is the NIM number that, and we are waiting for that number to come out as well. But in terms of the consolidated business, in terms of standalone, it seems to be quite in line with the estimates and the number that we were working with as well. But Aditya, in terms of the press brief that will be starting at 4 p.m. today, what will be something that you'll be watching out for?
There are a couple of things. The future strategy, as the new management, Ashok Vaswani, has come in, the future strategy continues to take shape of Kotak. So we need to understand what are the next steps in order for loan growth and deposit growth. Mind you, a lot of names, noted names for Kotak have also left. So from that perspective, new management hires will also be seen. And I think there will be a stability in the commentary. I think 10 to 15% of loan growth and about 10 to 15% of deposit growth with stable asset quality is what we should expect from Kotak.